Welcome back to Tame Mayhem.
What do you want me to say? Hi, guys.
We've done this for like 32 episodes and you choke on the 33rd one.
The 33rd. What's up, guys? I'm Mauro. Yeah.
Wow, hot start. I love this.
We're starting off strong. Let's go from here.
I can't wait to see what else you forget. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about a dream I had, and I want to talk to you about it before I forget it.
Okay, all right, let's
as what tends to happen. So I had a dream that I got in a fight right outside my car, and it was kind of like a brutal fight. There was blood.
Shit.
There was blood.
Fucking metal, dude.
So I remember like getting back into my car, locking the doors, and so before I drive off, like one of my teeth is like already kind of loose from like getting punched, and so I take the molar out, and then I roll down the window and I throw it at the guy I was fighting, and then I speed off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I got some balls in my dreams, I guess.
Balls? You gave him a trophy, dude.
Is that a trophy though? Because like I threw it at him, so it's like I could care less. Obviously,
It's the last attack.
because it does. It's like, doesn't it mean less if I'm the one that gives it to him?
You earned it. You kicked my ass. Damn, here you go.
See, I don't know which one it is. I wish I could have seen the other guy.
Right.
But then I remember in the dream I was driving, and I was looking in the rear view mirror, and I was like trying to smile.
He's
and
like, you
stuff.
forgot your tooth. He's like running behind you.
Hey, they could like put this back in, you know?
Yeah, I don't want it. Why the fuck you give it to me?
Yeah, it's all dirty now. I remember looking in the mirror and like smiling just to see how noticeable it would be, because it was one of my molars. So I was like, okay, I probably have like a good couple days before I have to tell anyone, because I was like, oh, this is going to be a terrible fucking story to tell. Mostly because like in the dream, like in the moment, I was like, because I don't even know how this fight started.
What were we even fighting about? Could have been something completely fucking stupid.
What if it wasn't a fight at all and someone just like bumped into me?
You were like,
and,
fuck
and I just like hit my head on like my car or something?
Yeah. And you were just in your daze and confusement. You just start swinging. And you guys like, guy, stop, calm down.
What the fuck?
Where you keep hitting me? I'm trying to
Why
help
do
you.
you keep hitting me? I basically assault a guy and give him my tooth.
You assault him and then you provide him evidence.
I guess.
But I mean, if it was a molar, at least you have space for your wisdom teeth to grow in now. He saved you money.
That's true. Probably should have gotten the other one. Maybe that's why I pulled it out.
It's like, oh, fuck it.
It's like, damn, I've been dying for this to happen.
God, all it cost was an ass whooping. And at least I didn't catch the financial ass whooping that comes with that.
Financial ass whooping from surgery.
From surgery and then from sitting out. You can't go to work.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. You ever got your wisdom teeth taken out?
Nope, still have mine.
Do you have to get them taken out? Do you know?
Probably eventually, because like sometimes it really hurts like back there.
Damn, I can fix that for you.
Yeah, George, you want to kick my ass real quick?
I got mine taken out, so
Yeah, and
I think I would rather get my tooth punched out.
really?
Yeah.
It's just a quick pain rather than a long-term pain, or what?
Well, to be fair, I've never had a tooth punched out, so I don't know if there is long-term pain with that. There probably is.
Probably like definitely a mental scarring. Like, damn, I got the shit kicked out of me.
Yeah, that's probably true. But it did hurt for a little bit whenever I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and I just have a low pain tolerance. That's partly it. But I remember they told me, they were like, third day it's gonna like hurt like really bad, like worse than the other days. And I remember getting to that day, I was like, I was in shambles, dude.
I was a broken man. My fucking tooth.
Dude, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, bro. I remember calling the place.
Yo, is it supposed to hurt this fucking
Yeah,
bad?
basically.
What did they say? You're like, yeah, you bitch. And they all go,
Pretty much.
yeah, quit being bitch made and hang up the phone.
They're like, you got surgery.
It's gonna fucking
They
hurt.
literally drilled your gums, bro.
drilling for oil in your gums. Of course it's gonna hurt.
Pretty much all they gave me was Motrin, just 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. It's like I could have gotten this at Walmart, and you're charging me like $30 for it, man.
They for real did that to you?
Yeah, they can charge you for it.
Yeah, they hoard your ass.
They what?
They hoard your ass.
Yeah, it sucked. I wish
see
because it's like, dude, just ibuprofen. Like, you're not even gonna give me like good shit, like a muscle relaxer.
Jesus.
I'm not asking for narcotics, but I'm just saying, like, bro, like, don't even bother. Like,
It's
everyone,
like for $80,
like
give me my
everyone
money's
has
worth.
some fucking ibuprofen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do I get a discount if I don't take this?
He's like, no, you need it. You need
You
it.
know,
You probably make you take it.
what they should have given you was fucking like Novocaine and stuff.
What do you?
The numbing, it numbs.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's like, why not that? Because I had to buy that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You can get that.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not like bad or anything.
Oh, I was
just like
just
it just
gonna say.
numbs the area.
Oh.
That you can get
Does it
in
work
like a
on
gel
hearts?
or liquid. Sure,
Sure, work whatever you want.
if we can get it there.
It's like, oh, it's like what? $80 for Advil? Fuck this! I'm just going to the store and buy ketamine. Worst tranquilizer will be better. Fuck this! I'm gonna find heroin.
I'll just talk to my local plug. Don't bother.
Fuck this!
This is ridiculous. It's like, what am I paying for?
You're paying for the experience, pretty much.
Paying for the anesthesia, dude. That shit was awesome. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It was legit. I'll say that.
Yeah, the times I had to go to the dentist, I'm like, oh shit, do I get the cast today? Yo, dentist, you got the cast today?
Yo, dentist, my tooth is kind of hurting.
Some fucker, you're here for a cleaning.
Every time you go to the dentist, you're like, so what are we pulling out today?
Nothing.
Nothing. You were here yesterday.
Teeth are clean as shit. Please, just give me one hit. I want to know what it feels like to be happy again.
Bro, when they put me under, they do the thing where it's like you count to 10 or count down from 10 or whatever. And it's like, bro, the last thing I remember is like number 5.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's awesome.
It was fucking crazy because they were like, all right, you're going to want to start counting backwards. I'm like, 5, 10, 9.
Have you had the post anesthesia experience where you're like,
Space the fuck out?
yeah, space the fuck out and just like silly, but you don't remember it?
Yes. No, I haven't had that experience.
Oh,
I've had the
okay.
experience whenever I was like fully conscious, but I was just being goofy as shit.
Right.
But that's about it. I never lost consciousness.
See, after my wisdom teeth got taken out, I kept saying, I am biology.
Dr. Manhattan over here.
Yeah, I kept telling my mom, I was like, I'm biology. I was like, I am biology. Well, but I had like gauze in my mouth, so it was more like, I am biology. You know?
It's like, what the fuck are
Like
you
Chubby
saying?
Bunny, you know what I mean?
What made you, what was, I wonder what goes through your mind that made you want to say that.
My mom was saying that like we were just having a discussion about
biology.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I think that was like the only offhand shit I said, which is good because I was around my mom.
Right.
I didn't need to be saying anything else.
Just said
We're
some-
lucky. That's all I said.
Yeah, you need to get the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, no kidding, right? That was one of my biggest fears going in too. I was like, shit,
I got a lot of angst again. I
got a lot of secrets. I was like, and mom's driving me home.
I got a lot of secrets and I have a lot of angst, and my mom is driving me. Damn,
Yeah.
that's an extreme sport, George. That's impressive that you pulled that off.
I wonder if like I actually did say anything and my mom just like never brings it up because that also could have happened. You know, I could have spilled everything.
Oh my fucking god.
You know, I don't remember.
That's honestly a possibility.
Yeah, and she just
That's
doesn't bring it
terrifying.
up for both of our sakes.
Damn, that's horrifying to think about. That makes the world a little more scary.
I guess it does.
Yeah.
Now I'm. This sucks.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to implant that thought in your head.
Let's go ahead and talk about that thing you were telling me about before the show. Something about 2 Death Stars.
Okay, you're right. So in the movies, you know, they already have one Death Star built, and then they go ahead and then build another one. Why not just build them at the same time and have 2 Death Stars?
Backup Death Star.
Backup Death Star. I was like, oh, you blew up the other one. Oh no, fuck it. We have a secret one.
I feel like it's
like, damn it.
I don't
they
know
were light
why.
years,
I
They
don't
were
know
light years
why.
apart. I wanted them to close together so they looked like a pair of balls in the sky. It's like Emperor Palpatine's ultimate plan.
What if they did have another Death Star, but they just like couldn't get it in place fast enough? That was their plan the whole time.
Yeah, like they knew they were going to go blow up the first one. They were moving the second one. They're like, no, damn it, we're too late.
We're too late.
Fuck.
I think part of the reason it's like the second one's supposed to be new and improved, right?
I don't know.
That's always how villains do their shit. Like they always make a second version in the sequel or something, and it's supposed to like be. It was supposed to like be foolproof, you know? Like it doesn't destroy from button A, it destroys from button B.
It won't work this time, bitch.
Yeah. That's always how it goes.
Yeah, that's pretty. And guess what? They
What if
end up
the
finding
Empire?
out.
What if the Empire bankrupted itself on it?
I hope they wouldn't. They're the fucking Empire.
Maybe that's why Death Star was so expensive to build. It was
Exactly,
like
that's
the
why
iPhone at
they-
the time.
It's just Emperor Palpatine and the Steve Jobs type shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this shit blows up planets.
People start clapping. Oh my god!
Fucking finally.
It blows up planets.
Damn it, mine only blows up asteroids. I just got this one.
Do you think that? Okay, so back to your main point though. Do you really think that if they had just another Death Star, that there wouldn't be as many movies?
I
Do you
guess.
think that would have solved a lot of their problems?
Like if they had 2 Death Stars?
Yeah.
Probably not, but it's just to have a pair of balls.
Because here's what this made me think
galaxy.
of. Because it's like, if you want to talk about doing evil plans properly and having some insurance for yourself, let me talk about Ocean's 11.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because I
All right.
fucking
How would you-
binged this
How
recently.
would you do this?
And spoiler alert for a movie that's 20 years old, by the way. But Ocean's 11, basically they steal a lot of money from a guy, and they basically just reveal who they are at the end.
What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, because they know they won't get caught, pretty much. Like he doesn't have evidence, and they just like do it so perfectly that he just can't do anything about it. So it's kind of just like a fuck you type thing.
It's fucking funny.
Except Ocean's 12 happens.
You think they got away with it, but
You
guess
think
what?
they got away with it, but guess not, because it like word gets around about them stealing all this money or whatever.
they're so good at stealing.
And,
Oh my
and these
God.
European thieves are like this mentor and his mentee or whatever.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. The mentor is saying something like, "Oh my God, like Danny Ocean's the best thief ever for doing that." That pisses off the European mentee.
Fuck you, I am.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is awesome.
It's a line in the movie.
You're.
Oh, so you've seen the movie.
And so then he calls the guy they stole from and just gives him all the identities.
Bitch.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, that could have been avoided had you not just fucking called the guy at the end of the movie of Ocean's 11.
It's a I just...
Had you just stolen the money and just like
shut the fuck up.
because like the way they did it too is they posed as the police, and because like they intercepted their phone lines or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And then they like dressed as police, and so they thought they were dealing with real police, but they weren't. If they had just left it at that, just
would've gone away
defrauded
with
them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fucking Christ. It's always some egocentric bullshit that gets everybody caught at the end.
I guess that, it has to, because that's how you get sequels.
Yeah, because I mean, even in real life...
But before Ocean's 12 and 13 wouldn't have happened if they hadn't revealed their name to the fucking guy at the end of Ocean's 11.
Yeah, they would have just been rich.
That's my point. Yeah, exactly. They
Just
would have
would've-
just been rich.
Yeah, it would have evolved into another movie series or something. No more heists.
Normal ice.
Ocean's
Embezzlement.
That's clever. I like that. But I was gonna say that I looked up some heist shit because you had mentioned this to me earlier that you were binging like Ocean's 11 and all that. And one of the biggest heists in the world that ever took place was in Argentina, and they all got away with it so fucking perfectly, except for one stupid ass fucking detail. Do you want to know what it was?
No.
Well, All right. Sorry, guys.
Moving on.
Anyways. But
What did they do? Did they fucking leave a banana peel there?
No, they did. They left. Fucking one of the crew members told his wife, but the wife was jealous because this guy was notoriously like cheating on her, and she spilled the beans. She got everybody fucked over.
Dude.
They got away with it. They got away with it for like 6 months, and then
She should have long conned it.
She should have.
Because if she was married, she should have waited till they cleaned the money, divorced the ass.
And then you get to keep the assets.
But I mean, depending on what time this is, maybe she wouldn't have got the assets.
Yeah.
So I get it.
But yeah.
But the guy's an idiot. Yeah, it's basically what fucking happened in Ocean's 11.
It's fucking tragic. Yeah, it's always the dumbest shit.
They would have gotten away with it, bro.
Fucking Christ. This is why if we ever do pull a heist, we're going to do it properly. We're not going to tell anybody that we're going to do a heist. Or we announce it here. And we'll film it, and you guys get to come along with us. And we'll just say it's a prank, bro, and then we'll leave with all the money.
Let's all make a pact right now. No one says anything about the heist.
Until after the video comes out.
Until we're ready to make it into a movie and 2 sequels.
We'll let you know.
But if you could steal from any company, who would it be?
Oh my God. I feel like definitely not McDonald's because they're the most wrathful. I feel like it'd be pretty. So? Yeah, they're fucking huge. They're probably going to be the ones that sponsor the Death Star. Like that or they're, I feel like
the McDeath Star.
The McDeath Star. I was going to say that eventually, I feel like eventually McDonald's is going to get so big and cannabis smoking and shit like that is going to get so less taboo that eventually there's going to be a crossover. Like McGriddle flavored carts and shit.
I also think of McFlurry.
McFlurry, yeah.
McFlurry flavored cart. Oh, that sounds bomb.
What kind of McGriddle cart would exist though? Like what sausage?
I think it would just be McGriddle. Like the little bread and syrup little, thing that they have. Like, what they call like their bun. I think they have that. I think, dude, that's fringe to have sausage McGriddle flavored carts. That's fringe. Imagine having a weed strain that's like sausage McMuffin.
Sausage McMuffin.
Like what?
It's what you smoking on sausage McMuffin. McChicken, motherfucker.
That being said, there's probably strains like that now.
That are sponsored by McDonald's, yeah, probably.
Maybe not sponsored by McDonald's, but probably like ambiguously named after shit like that. Like 10-piece nugget.
10-piece nugget's a good one.
Because it's
not
like,
that I know that it exists. It's just a clever name.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like it sounds believable enough.
Yeah.
Well, there goes that fucking idea.
Yeah, McDonald's is going to be like, write this down. Can't wait to seal this.
I never thought of that.
Wait, they're our biggest clientele base. Why don't we just market them directly? Cut out the middleman.
Damn.
Drive-through cannabis store. It's going to happen.
They have to have like side-by-side locations, right?
Yeah, probably like that.
McDonald's and McDispensary.
McDispensary. Ew. It's fucking gross.
McDispensary. It's like close because you have the McD.
Yeah.
It's still Mickey D's either way.
Yeah, it's kind of like they have to set up the signs like crossword puzzles, so it's like McDonald's, so they use the same
That's
D.
brilliant.
So saves on money.
McDonald's McDispensary.
Would be so stupid not to capitalize.
Let me get the McWeed.
Can I get the McWeed? Other drive-through.
Other drive-through. That's funny though, because that's kind of full circle. People used to go to McDonald's and buy drugs through the drive-through anyway.
Do they do that?
I feel like, yeah, McDonald's has been implicated in, I don't know how recently, but like there have definitely been stories where it's like, this McDonald's manager was busted for selling, drugs in the drive-through. They just like they go through and they order like, a number 8 and some modifications, and that's supposed to be code.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
damn. I bet you
it's like I'm sure it's been happening forever as long as drive-thrus have existed.
Right, and I bet you McDonald's didn't care until he probably got too greedy with it or something.
Yeah, I mean it's one. I mean until they got caught, but since it's like a franchise, they can just say, I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, it's not me, dude, it's them.
It's the fucking McDonald's. Yeah, it's the manager, dude. We're McDonald's.
Yeah, pretty
We're
much.
too big from that.
We
for
just
that.
make the cancerous chicken. We don't do the drugs.
We don't do the drugs. We let our customers do them, and then they come to us.
It's so counterintuitive. Why would we sell both?
We make more money the other way. Oh, that's so fucking.
There's like a board of directors meeting.
It's like,
Sales
guys,
are down. We did all day breakfast. What's next?
guys, we need to start selling drugs. I hate to be the one that says it, but we need to start selling drugs.
See, that's going to be an Amazon board meeting too.
Jeff Bezos is like, what else can I fucking steal from everybody?
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
putting local dealers out of business too. Imagine same day delivery.
Be ridiculous.
Be redonkulous, dude.
Be fucking
More
ridiculous.
liable than a plug.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because whenever Amazon delivers, they take a picture. So like, you imagine you getting your picture box
Wow.
full of drugs, and you're like, oh fuck, that's just out there now.
You know, darknet. I guess that's that. Right?
Oh yeah, that Silk Road thing, that was fucking
You still
insane.
can do that. I guess.
You probably can't. Yeah, the biggest one got shut down, but
imagine if Amazon did that, there'd almost be no need for the darknet.
right. Amazon will.
That's
eventually
why
get
it's
big
a
enough.
viable business move.
Yeah. For anybody without money, it's a horrible, risky business. But for Jeff Bezos, it's probably like, oh, it's fucking brilliant.
I mean, I feel like realistically, you know, in a couple decades, you can have, you know, marijuana delivered like alcohol. You just have to have like a valid ID and signature whenever it's delivered. You know?
Yeah.
That's not far-fetched.
That's not out of the realm of possibility. That's definitely gonna happen. We need to patent this idea. We'll figure out the logistics
I mean,
later.
there's definitely it's just about the laws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as soon as they catch up, I feel like we'll make progress. But we'll just have to see until then, or maybe we'll be fucking stupid forever.
What would Apple do?
Apple would be the type to make like a really expensive battery.
No, they make synthetic drugs.
They make K2 and shit.
Yeah, bro.
The eye heroin.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. They're just manufacturing their own versions. Dude,
The purest black tar heroin delivered by
these shareholders
Apple
are
needle.
putting everyone out of business, man. They hate small business.
No, we make the best crack cocaine. Fuck that guy.
It's like, okay, choose which one you would rather have. You could have the biggest companies tied up in the local drug trade, or you can have them tied up in space.
I'd rather have them in space.
Me too.
Yeah, because at least they'd be doing shit out there. I don't want them fucking with the.
Not that we do
the
drugs.
populace.
Drugs are whack, but it's just like keep your fucking hands out of it.
Hey, no. We support local.
This is a slippery slope.
We support
all right?
small business here on this episode. Support local.
You know, it's a hustle. It's whatever.
Yeah,
but
I'm not gonna complain.
you got the McDeath Star, the iDeath Star, the what's Amazon's branding?
Amazon's just gonna be Amazon. Amazon is the empire.
The
Dude.
Amazon Star.
Exactly. Jeff Palpatine is just Jeff Bezos
The
reincarnated. The McMoon.
McDonald's could buy planets.
Maybe the Mc.
I could see probably in 2,000 years you could probably buy planets, right?
You think so? If you're rich enough, I mean, yeah.
Maybe not 2,000 years, but it's got to be like sometime like in the next 10,000, I would say. Right? That's realistic.
Really? Damn, I don't even know. I don't even think that's possible.
I mean, you can buy stars now. Not like it means
I
anything.
mean, it's just a piece of
but
paper.
it, you know, it might be in that concept at first until,
Okay.
you know, McDonald's gets so rich that they can actually go to planets.
Side note, just a quick side note. Whoever invented selling stars to people, fucking brilliant idea. Because
Honestly.
you just have to print out a piece of paper. Hey, you own that star. Which one?
You just
That one.
pick a random one, like you have like just a giant list, and you close your eyes and you're like, "Oh right, which star are we selling today?"
Wait, I already sold that one. Wait, hey, if you buy 3 weeks of the star, you get paid to look at the star.
Timeshare stars.
Timeshare star. That's another business idea that we're going into.
That's not a bad one. Some people, you know, are so into astrology that, you know, I'm sure there's something to do with
Hey, you own
stars
the
and like
moon when it's in
a
this phase.
certain time and a certain place, and that kind of stuff. Imagine day trading stars.
Oh my God. And it's like, hey, for a minute, every day you own this star. If you sell it, then you get paid to own the star. Then
It's
you're
like, oh
owning
my
the
God,
star for
Beetlejuice
free.
might be heading into supernova. Bye.
Oh shit, it's collapsing. Dude, sell.
Sell it now. No, it's not at its peak.
Wait till it turns into a planet. Hold until it turns into a planet.
Hold. Is it at its brightest? My buddy at NASA says it's got 2 days left.
Really? Because my buddy at NASA said it's going to go supernova and turn into a planet. Knowing, we should start that. Why not? Let's see who the fuck gets in on it.
Day trade stars?
Day trade stars.
Well, first you'd have to see which stars are sold, right?
cares?
Is there overlap?
Probably not. There are millions of billions of them.
Imagine if there's a
There's a legal
directory for
I was
stars.
about to say, there's a legal dispute between who owns that star.
That too. Well, probably
God.
not. I can't see any court hearing that.
It's like, get the fuck out of my courtroom.
Like, seriously, guys.
None of you own that star.
Like, again. First it's the sun, then it's the moon, now it's Beetlejuice.
Don't say his name.
You can't own space.
You can't own space. You
Except the
idiot.
government. The government can own space.
Exactly. We have Space Wars. You have a Space
we
Wars?
do.
Didn't think so, bitch.
Didn't think so.
But yeah, that's where the future lies.
Apple buying planets.
Apple buying planets.
iPlanet.
The iPlanet. You solved the riddle.
No, I think Apple would buy a planet just so they could outsource labor there, and then not invite anyone to the planet, so that way they can just break all the OSHA laws.
It's just that's fucking depressing. But I feel like that's eventually where humanity's heading.
Why do you feel that way, though?
Because we're fucking shitty. We're terrible people sometimes.
Right.
Just to each other.
Right. So, okay, here's what I wanted to get to. If you have all these corporations, so futurist space is people living on other planets. What I want to know is if I move to Pluto because I like cold weather, and let's say that like I don't want to get McDonald's or Arby's because they're obviously going to be in space, Burger King, shit like that. I don't want to. If I don't want to eat that, do you think I could like?
If Arby's makes it to this,
transport food from Earth to Pluto? You think that'd be viable?
eventually, maybe they're actually making the pizza on the way to you.
That'd be smart.
That'd be really, yeah, that's the way to shave off. Just make it a giant food truck, just a giant, food rocket. But
What's the first type of food that's going to be in space? And don't give me like a brand or a name. Give me like the item.
do you think?
Rice.
Oh, that's actually a really good one. But I was gonna say, do you think pizza can?
Pizza. Rice versus pizza. It's the age-old debate. Pizza
Yeah,
in space. Space is kind of like a fridge, right?
I guess so.
So if it's so cold in space, you could cook the pizza and you could just launch that bitch in space, put some saran wrap on it. It's basically like a fridge, which means that by the time you get it, it might be frozen pizza. You just reheat that bitch.
Exactly. It's like
Damn.
DiGiorno's.
So pizza definitely has a strong chance.
I would hope
Let's
so.
think about it, because you got bread,
Sauce.
cheese, and sauce. I mean, 3 ingredients. The sauce is the tricky part.
Yeah, how
Man,
many
don't even get me
pizzas?
started on stuffed crust.
How many pizzas does Palpatine like? How many does he want to order?
I don't know, Mauro. How many does he want to order?
He wants to order 66.
Pizza and rice in space.
Rice is definitely probably going to be the one, though. You can grow that shit anywhere.
Burgers in space?
Burgers.
Probably not.
No,
Too many ingredients.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to keep the lettuce wet and shit
Right.
like that. Ugh.
Bread. Just bread in general. I mean, you can go for that.
Bread explodes in space. Little known
Could you
fact.
do spaghetti in space? If you're doing pizza,
Spaghetti definitely has a pretty good shot because it's dry.
right?
You just need hot water.
What about? No, I'm talking like if you're gonna send out pizza in space, I'm talking like you're gonna send out spaghetti and meatballs.
How would you do that?
Saran wrap.
Saran wrap, you idiot.
Same way you do the pizza.
You just get a big square of
Tupperware.
saran wrap. Oh. And then saran wrap the Tupperware. Fucking brilliant.
I got ideas.
Fucking
What do you think the
brilliant.
best food they have in space is?
The best food they have in space?
Like when they send to like astronauts to the International Space Station.
Ooh.
You think they're having fillets up there?
Like they're having candlelit dinners and shit.
You know, maybe.
That'd be
Not
so
candlelit,
romantic.
but do you think they're having some steak? Do you think they're having burgers, or like do you think it's like just like freeze dried rice?
Oh my god! I would hope. I think I saw a documentary. Then no, they do actually have like decent food up there because
What's decent though?
not exactly MRE type food, but definitely like a step up above that. Like probably better than microwavable food.
Right.
Probably definitely better than that. Stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks good.
Imagine smuggling a steak in your suit.
Oh, finally! Pulls out a fucking
A pork chop.
Oh wait!
Yeah, I brought extras.
Don't worry, guys. Totally brought. No, don't open your suit.
Don't open your suit.
No, my pork chops.
Sergeant, what are you doing with those pork chops? Wait a minute. What'd you get rid of to account for the weight? All the water is on
the
Earth.
water, dude. I didn't get anything of too important. I got rid of the water.
Did you get rid of it?
You don't need water. This shit's juicy as fuck.
Here, eat it while it's hot. Damn, Houston, I wish you were here right now.
Houston hearing this shit? Fucker gave up water for pork chops. Oh, we know. We approved of it.
Yeah, go figure, right? I mean, you only live once.
Why not? Yeah, exactly. You guys could literally die up there. Like, I'm not going to say no to anything you want.
Think about it, Captain. Pork chops in space.
You get to snap into a Slim Jim while orbiting around the Earth. What else do you want?
And you're going to say no?
I guess I'm a criminal. Send me back down, boys.
Would that work, though, if you put, like, a steak in your suit?
If you hide steak in your suit?
Yeah. Do you think that would work? Like, if... Well, maybe... Okay, let's not say steak. Let's say you order a burger.
Like, all
And
right.
you wrap it up real well. And you just, like...
All right, yeah. Like,
you
the way
know,
I'm thinking about
put
it
it in your
is
suit. I don't know.
have a vest of burgers that you're going to eat throughout
Maybe
the
not
trip.
a vest of burgers?
That's the only way I can see it. Like a vest of burgers, they're already made, already shrink wrapped, and you just put them to a vest. You put your spacesuit, or you put your new uniform and all that shit on. You put your spacesuit, you can barely tell. I don't know, maybe you can't tell. I never put on a vest of burgers. I'm gonna be talking out of my fucking ass. I don't know.
No, actually, everything we say is true.
We're gonna go invent the vest of burgers.
If you hear something on this show, it's 100% fact. It's not noticeable when you wear a vest of burgers. Go on.
But yeah, that's the way I would see them smuggling a burger in the suit to get up to space.
Now, how mad do you think like the people would be? Like, would you be okay if we went into space and I smuggled burgers on without telling you? Would you be mad?
Probably not. If we made it to space, that means to say we made it all right.
Okay.
So I'm like,
I
all right,
guess.
guy.
Okay. Would you be mad if I told you while we were lifting off? How about that?
I'd be nervous, but I wouldn't snitch on you. I'd be like, well, fuck. I'm like, George, I swear to God, if that fucking burger's the reason why we die. It could be anything, but I would probably blame the burgers. Like we have an engine failure.
No
like,
kidding. Like that's the
fuck your burger.
scapegoat. Okay, so that being said, what's probably the worst? What would you snitch on me for if I smuggled on a space shuttle?
Probably pancakes, like already syrupy pancakes, just moist ass pancakes. Like, George, why do you have a soup full of pancakes? You
George,
made all
you
this shit
smell like
sticky.
really mapley. It's sweet.
I'm not gonna let you use my soup. Your shit's all sticky.
You open it up and it's just like you can't even undo the zipper. Syrup's everywhere.
I can't open it. Can you help me? Fucker, no, yo.
Ew! What is that? No, it's with syrup.
What? My pancakes?
It's like you couldn't carry a bottle of syrup. You had to put it on before we lifted off. What's wrong with
Were you
you?
gonna plan on eating all these pancakes before or during the entire flight? When did you put the pancakes? When did you put the syrup on later? I'm more mad that you're fucking
Makes no
stupid.
sense.
I'm more mad that you're fucking stupid than that you have the pancakes on.
You just wasted 20 pancakes. They're all gonna get so soggy by the time we get up there. Damn it, Captain.
Damn it, Captain.
Such an idiot.
You're supposed to lead by example.
That's why I brought my pancakes dry.
He has a little holster where he keeps his syrup.
The silver dollar pancake.
That's why it works. You could carry more.
You can carry more and they're cute.
And they're adorable. Guess what? I only have to carry a little bit of syrup that big.
Pancakes for cats. And astronauts.
They're literally fucking adorable, Captain. You're so dumb.
So, non-food wise, what would be something you smuggle into space?
I bet getting drunk in space is pretty fucking cool. Probably not. I don't know, because of the gravity and shit. You probably feel fucking throwing up everywhere.
I just realized while you were answering that question, like, what would you smuggle into space that's not food? You said alcohol, and my first thought was, man, but like, you know, like, how does like going into space affect that? And then I realized I was gonna have that thought no matter what the fuck you said. I don't know how space works on anything. I'm like, man, but what's gonna happen if you take that into zero gravity? I don't even know if that's a valid concern.
I mean, it will affect it. Like, if you bring a liquid into space, it turns into a circle once you let it out of its container.
Like syrup.
It just does it really slowly. Guys, I really wanted to try it with syrup. We've done this with water so many times.
So what did you? Okay, so alcohol in the space.
Pretty sick.
I guess. I mean, who's to
Space-inis.
say they don't already do that? They're probably not advertising it.
I wonder how many astronauts are up there doing illegal shit.
Probably. I mean, they got cameras everywhere. They got to document everything.
They
They
put
got
it on a loop.
sensors. They know when you move and everything. You know?
Every
I doubt
Saturday.
you can get away with like illegal stuff.
Yeah, like every Saturday NASA puts it on a loop, and then like our astronauts they need some time to relax, and it's just a fucking madhouse up there.
You guys need to relax more. Just like cut comms.
Houston, there's a problem. Not on Saturday.
No. What do you mean there's a problem? It's Saturday. No problem here.
Yeah, we're fucking partying down here. How are you guys up there?
I just
Russian dude's
realized
tripping.
you meant in space. Yeah, what's up?
Yo, space sucks. Why aren't you on Earth?
Space blows, bro. I can't believe you chose to go up there.
You wanted to go up there?
Okay, so I'm thinking of what I would take into space.
What would you take up there?
Oh damn it, I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess space isn't really as cool as I thought it'd be because I'm like, oh, like, what would be cool to bring up there?
Oh, I get to stay in a room, and if I go outside,
No,
without
I'll
a
bring
suit, I die.
like silly string or
Something silly.
like slime, something that's like has like some plasticity to it. That way I can just fuck around with it in zero gravity.
Just brings silly putty up there.
Silly putty is like kind of hard though. You know, slime is where it's at because that's like kind of like weird and like kind of liquidy and bouncy and whatever.
Yeah. What if you bring it up there and it turns into gold? You're like, oh my god, we solved it.
Oh no! Here's some real contraband. An astronaut takes like they stuff their suit with like wads of hundreds and shit.
I'm trying to hide this money.
Oh shit!
I Hey, look, I got into some shit before I left. I just need to know. Just make sure I have this.
Listen, man, I figured I'm going to space for a year. You know, who's gonna get me?
Let me commit a little fraud.
So yeah, $2 million later.
Look, if I have it up here, it's only going to accumulate interest. When I get back down, that's going to be worth way more.
Dude, what if big space ventures and startups are just money laundering? They're like, we actually have no clue what we're doing in space.
It's fucking terrifying because it's a good possibility. Who the fuck knows?
Just
what
like
we're
putting
doing?
all the money, like putting a bunch of money into R&D.
Yeah, we're just spinning the mystery box.
Yeah, and they're just like basically paying like fake workers and engineers and scientists.
This is a conspiracy. This sounds like flat Earth now.
Does it though?
Yeah, because we have detailed pictures of the outer space, but like we're saying.
Okay, I'm not saying the outer space doesn't exist, and I'm not even saying that there haven't been advancements in space technology. I'm saying like the technology, like I don't know, like how much of it is fraud. All right, especially with private companies, getting into the game now.
Ooh, I guess you're right. It's scary to think.
Even with the government's doing it, how much money was getting laundered through there?
Yeah, it's scary to see
dirty money.
Places like Curacao, how much their economy depends on money laundering, and just how many. I wonder how many like big ass companies are involved in money laundering, they're probably not directly involved, but they know of, and they're just letting it slide because who cares?
Like, what are you talking about?
Like, you had given me an example about like, let's say for example, there was just an Apple store somewhere that was laundering money for whoever. And they eventually get caught. Apple has the ability to say like, "Oh yeah, they were laundering money. That's bad, but they were also making me money."
But I'm Apple, bitch.
But I'm Apple, bitch. I looked the other way because they were making me money. And then when they got caught, they're like, "Oh, sorry,
me. I'm Apple, bitch."
Fucking Apple. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. Like big franchises or just places that like have like a bunch of locations can just like money can go through them under their noses. Yeah. And then they can say like, "Fuck you, I'm like way too big of a company," or really they're just like rich enough to litigate it.
Yeah,
or countries just have different laws and it's perfectly legal.
Yeah, who the fuck knows how it works down everywhere
outside of the U.S.
Yeah,
or even in the U.S. I'm not a fucking law enforcement officer.
Exactly. What the fuck do I know? I barely know about money laundering.
Yeah, exactly.
If I knew about it, I wouldn't be talking about it and be actively doing it.
Yeah, I think the most interesting things about money laundering schemes is that like you only hear about the ones that go wrong or the ones that weren't done correctly, because that's why they got caught.
Or the ones that just went that ran out of money, basically. Yeah.
So it's like, who's to say that like, there aren't McDonald's owned by people who need to clean money, like you would never know.
Exactly. That's
and like that there could be just like organized crime like just right around you, I guess.
Money's weird. Yeah, hire me as a consultant and I'll teach you how to launder money.
Money's weird, but I wish I had more of it.
Very true. More money, more problems, though.
Is it, though?
Yeah, I'm just saying Jeff Bezos probably has more problems than me.
You think so, though?
I know so. That fucker owns half the country. I bet you there comes problems with that.
I guess, definition of problem is one thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what does he consider a problem? When you're that rich and powerful.
Yeah, the pesky United States doesn't want to concede to me yet. Pesky fuckers.
That has to be it. It's like, oh my God, this person said no. Like, they don't want me. Like, I can't buy this business outright. Fuck. Oh, it's going to take me 1 month to undercut this local business instead of fucking 1 week? Jeez.
Damn it. Well, thank God I'm working on cybernetics to turn myself into Skynet.
Yeah, I wonder what a problem is to that guy.
What do you think? What problems would arise from him even owning such? Because I've been thinking about like how much he actually fucking owns. And it's ridiculous. Yeah. How many problems? Who do you hire to manage all that shit? Because I did
professionals.
Yeah, I went to an office and it was like asset management. I'm like, what a niche service.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that there's a job for anything. People have jobs to sell houses. It's like, why can't I just sell my own house?
Yeah, and
why do I got to go through someone?
There's licenses that you have to have,
right? Like
that's insane to me. Remember whenever you could just buy a house for like, here's $700. I like your house.
You could probably still do that, depending on where you are.
Yeah, Detroit. Here's $7. I'll take the neighborhood.
I'll take the neighborhood.
Yeah, there was that report. There was like $1 houses, but they were basically just structures that got gutted, and it's kind of depressing, but they're out there.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
still though, it's something.
Yeah, on paper
Right.
you get them for $1, but like I bet
Oh yeah,
there,
I
it
bet
comes
there's
from
something.
the property
there's
tax or
something-
some shit is ridiculously high.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about shit like that. Could you imagine? It's like I already paid money for this house, and I gotta like continue to pay money for it. What's up with that? What's
Fuck,
up with
man.
that?
Right? Hey, man.
It's like you should have just gotten what you wanted the first time around.
Yeah, why did you have to be a sneaky bitch about it? Just tell me outright.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Stuff like that kind of bothers me, I guess. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
No, it bothers the shit out of me too. It's like, why did you have to sneak that in? You couldn't just tell me. It's kind of like an ATM. It's kind of like, oh, by the way, to use it, it's a $5 service fee. I'm like, God damn. Why didn't you just advertise that? Then I would have not used you, or or at least I wouldn't have been as upset because I knew what I was getting myself into, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they purposely tell you that last. What's the most you'll pay though for a service fee for an ATM?
$5 was already way too much, and that was just an exaggeration. The most I've had it be was $3, and I was appalled.
I've paid $4.
Poor. after paying
After
four,
that, I
four
was
fucking
poor.
dollars. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, I paid $4.
What's
It's 10%.
It was 10%. Oh wow! Look at you go. Human calculator over here. What's 11 times 11?
121. Oh, what? I was in the middle of saying it.
You got it right. I congratulate you.
I think multiplying by 11s are weird once you get past 9. I don't like it.
Yeah.
They're my least favorite number to multiply by, strangely.
Yeah. It gets
I'm a
very
fucker for 7s and 15s.
7s and 15s. Really?
I don't know why.
It's like you're ashamed to say it. 7 and 15s. Something about 7s, man.
Something about 7s.
7s are sexy.
I cross my 7s. I do think they're sexy.
I do too.
Do you cross your zeros?
I cross my zeros
Do you
too.
cross your Z's?
I do.
Do you cross your T's? No, that's weird.
No,
bro.
dude, where the
What
fuck would I do that?
Cross my T's? What's next? Dot my I's?
Dot my I's and cross my F's too.
What am I supposed to do?
Fucking
Mind
idiot.
my P's and Q's?
You fucking idiot. God, you don't know English? But yeah, I do. I cross zeros in my 7s.
Did you always do it like that? Like since you were a kid?
Yeah, my mom called me weird because that's how my mom did it.
Oh, okay.
And my mom would do that with her Z's and F's and all that. I would hope she would do with the F's. She would do that with the Z's and zeros, and my dad would do it with the 7s, and I just liked it both.
No one in my family did that. I just decided to do it in
Jeez.
high school.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's impressive.
Yeah, it took a while to actually get used to, but I remember being like, you know what? I'm like, my numbers look boring and stale as fuck.
I need to spice this up a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So I was
Dude.
like, oh, like, cross the 7, cross the 0, cross my Z's. I was like, I'm a fucking baller.
When I was in, what's up?
Well, I remember like my sister started noticing, and she gave me so much shit for it, dude. It was unbelievable.
Dude,
Which I
sorry
kind of
you're-
get it. Which I
you.
kind of get it because it's like I didn't learn to write them that way, so there really was no reason. I just wanted to do it because I wanted it to look cooler. It was so vain.
It looks it
It's
looks
so
nice.
vain.
Like I have some physics homework where it's just a bunch of numbers and shit, but I still have it because it looks really cool.
I mean, really, it takes more time
Yeah.
to do, do the crosses and whatnot.
Exactly.
So
While I'm crossing it, I'm
it's
thinking
more-
about the problem.
I would have been more efficient if I didn't cross my 7s and 0s.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how much time I've wasted overall just crossing my 7. Getting the 7s and 0s perfect.
Dude, that's a stat I'd be interested in knowing. Like how many overall seconds or minutes I've spent crossing my 7, 0 Z's.
Every time I see someone that does that though, I'm always like, nice, you're one of me.
Do you think it's do you think less people do that? You think the majority of people don't cross the 7s and 0s?
I don't know. I'll be honest.
I know, right? I don't really know either. I feel like I see most people not do that though.
Yeah, me too. I feel like most people don't do it, but
Because like it's not Yeah, I don't think I see a lot of people do that.
Because you're the only one. You're the only other person that has outright said like, yes, I crossed my 7s and 0s.
Because I made it a fucking personality trait when I was a fucking teenager.
Oh my god! Like
Yeah,
the
man.
kids. You're just as bad as the people that made Harry Potter their personality. I wonder how they're
I was
coping.
worse.
It was worse because I based mine off of fucking numbers, Mauro.
Yeah, no, it was. I don't know why I felt so proud about it. I was like, dude, I'm cool now.
You learned how to write 7s really nice, guys. I'm
Yeah.
fucking awesome now.
How do you think your handwriting is? Do you have good handwriting?
I get told that I have very nice handwriting.
My handwriting is polarizing.
Polarizing?
Yes, I have a subset of people that say it looks like just the worst thing ever and it's unreadable. Then I have some people say that it looks like really nice and fine and like, you know, like put together and exact. And I really don't know what it is.
You know what? We're gonna write a sentence, each of us, and then we're gonna show it, and we'll see who has the better handwriting. Because I think personally, I think you have nice handwriting. I like your
Right.
handwriting.
I like my handwriting too.
Yeah, I get told I have girly handwriting. Like I was
What
at.
even is girly handwriting?
I don't know.
Never like understood
Is
that.
it just-
Because like I know like I can identify it like, you know, if you give me a lineup of handwritings, but it's like
That's a girl.
Is it just like bigger letters? Is it?
I
like,
don't know what it
just-
is,
I don't
but
know.
here's what happened. There was two very specific occasions that I remember off the top of my head. But one was, I was in 8th grade, and I was in math class, and my teacher she was like, it's like, all right, who didn't write their name on their paper? And I was just like, oh shit, that's probably me. And she was like, no, wait, that's not you. This just looks like a girl's handwriting. And then I'm like, no, that's definitely my handwriting. And the fact she was like, oh, really? And everybody else had turned in their paper, and except for the only one missing was mine. And she was like, fucking girly ass handwriting. She didn't say that, but I could see it in her eyes. I was like, man, fuck you.
Probably thought you cheated or something.
Fuck no, I didn't.
Right,
'Cause
but maybe that's what you thought.
It was like it was one of the first weeks of school. Like eventually she realized that yes, that is my that is my girly ass handwriting. But it didn't help that I used to do hearts on my eyes and shit. But it is what it is.
Dude, what for? Who are you trying to impress? Are you impressing the 8th grade teacher?
It's like, hey, call me.
Hearts over your eyes.
That and then there was another time. This one was in college. I was talking to my money coach. I went in, I signed in and everything, and she saw my handwriting. She's like, "Oh, you have such girly, pretty handwriting." And I was just like,
Damn, kind of just like
"Sun my
called
ass in
you
front
out
of,
on that.
Sun my ass in front of everybody." I'm like, "Thank you."
Have you ever thought you were a victim of identity theft or anything like that?
I know, but I have had one of my cards go missing, and someone tried to use it. That was a hassle because I had to bring an incident report and
Right.
fucking evidence that I didn't use the card, and they were in. It was so fucking stupid because the charge was in fucking Arkansas or some shit. It was really fucking far away, and they were like, "You have to prove that you weren't there that day." I'm like, I was
What?
I was on the
So
phone
you
with
have to
you.
alibi out.
I was like, I was in person talking to you that day. Of course I wasn't fucking there. But I basically had to ask my boss to sign something
That said that you were there.
that said I was at fucking work. It was
Man, at least you were at work, man. At least you did have an alibi,
I
right?
did have an alibi. I was at work for lunch. I went to Arkansas. That's what the charge was. And then I got lunch in Arkansas. And then I had to drive all the way back before my 30 minutes were up.
I barely made it in time.
Barely made it in time, dude. Turns out when you drive really fucking fast, laws don't apply to you. But yeah, that was my story trying to fight the
Hang
bank.
on, I couldn't have been in Arkansas. I was too busy stealing someone else's card.
Wait, I was... That's pretty funny. I kind of think.
I have his card right here.
That's the best fucking thing I could have said.
I had no money. What do you want me to do?
I had no money. My money was getting stolen, so I had to steal someone else's.
Dude, an eye for an eye leaves everyone blind, right?
But at least you'll have money. So you can literally fix that problem.
So you can get LASIK.
So you can get LASIK.
Alrighty, man. I think it's about time to put this shit show to an end. I mean, we're out here fucking holding the microphones. I don't know what's wrong with us.
Our mic stands gave up. They're like, we need to fucking quit. They're not getting paid enough to be here this long.
All right. Be sure to check out the show at Tame Mayhem, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Love you guys. Bye.